What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bear Collector, and today I am doing my Gobots Part 3 review. Who are we gonna have for on this part of the video of this series? Picking up from part 2, I'm gonna be showing you guys a few more supportive Gobots that came out in the series. A couple of figures that made frequent appearances on the show. Figures that or much more characters that they tend to come out more often in the cartoon series. I want to say that after this part, we're probably gonna get to GoBots that were a little bit less shown on TV. They probably seldom came out, but they came out at least once or twice in the show from what I remembered. But of course, like always, if you guys have any comments, please let me know in the comments below of if I'm wrong. It's been so many years and I haven't gone back to see the show, and so I'm playing it off by memory. So please bear with me as I show you guys this collection. My goal is to see if I can finish it off on the 5th episode, because I'm already dragging it. I got a lot of stuff that I want to show you guys. So aside from GoBots, but anyways, that's another story. Let's get started and let's see who is in the box. Okay. I got a couple of figures. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 figures, and I always choose 5 Guardians and 5 Renegades. But before I begin, I would like to the very first figure that I have here. I'm not sure if he's a Guardian or a Renegade. And this guy right here, his name is Pumper. He would come out on the show every once in a while, and of course it's broken. I'm missing the wheels, and also this guy had like a not a crane, but he had looking at my notes right now, he had a like a hose, like a hose for because he's a fire truck. I want to say he's a Guardian, but to be honest with you, I completely forgot. But anyways, transformation is very simple. Just like many of these, all it is just that right here, and his head. This is the only thing, the head tends to be a little, there we go. And oh, it doesn't want to stay. So that's Pumper. If you guys can take a look, his face, focus, yeah, as best as I could. But I want to say he's a Guardian. So I'm gonna say he's a Guardian because at the end I have more Renegades to show, and he's gonna be kind of loose. And then the next one that I have here, his name, he came out once in a while. I know he's a Guardian. I believe his name, from what I see on my notes, his name is Vanguard. And this one I remember. He would come out a lot, not a lot, but every once in a while on the show, maybe a couple of times. This figure is very, very nostalgic. And the reason is because my mom, I remember from KB Toy Store, she bought a bunch of GoBots that were going on sale. And I remember that she took a bunch of them to Mexico and gave some to my cousins and gave me some as well. So she was giving me something to open with my cousins on the first day that we arrived, because we used to drive by car to Mexico when we were young, and it was very exciting and very fun. And this is one of them. Coincidentally, the only thing, I lost one rubber wheel, but the figure's in pretty decent shape. I want to say that my cousins got the one that was the ambulance. I think his name was Rescue. And then I got this one, but I like this one because he wasn't as common as the other one. And yeah, this is Vanguard. He is a Guardian in a pretty bulky backpack. But this is one of the figures that I had a lot of fun playing with when I was a kid. So yeah, let me put him this side right here. Next one is a Renegade, another favorite of mine, Flight Trap, and his name is right there. He would come out every once in a while. He would come out with another one of the Gobots that I'm gonna show here soon. He would come out with you can say that he was one of the Gobots that was considered to be like Devastator, like the construction bots, because a lot of the construction robots in this particular series, there would be Renegades too. So they kind of bit off, well, I don't know if they bit off the Transformers, but yeah, transformation. This one is the one that I would like because it had a little bit more of a complex transformation. But really cool figure. He looks like he got shades and stuff. Really, really, he was a bad guy. I remember he was bad. He was one of the bad ones. Let me see if I could, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I believe, let me see if I could stand him. I'll put him here for now. Later, I'll put everybody together once I get everybody out. The next one is a Guardian, and he was very common in the series, and his name is Dive. Now, there are different variants to this guy. Dive, his original color as the toy is blue. When you would purchase him at the store, he would be a dark blue, navy blue color. But I want to say that in the show, he was gray. But transformation for this one's also very simple. See, just trying to be careful not to break these guys, because there would be, yeah, there we go. And this one was a favorite of mine. I also remember imitations of this guy being sold at like corner markets and stuff when I was a kid. Alongside, I remember I would buy him often because he would break. And I would buy him a lot with Night Ranger from the previous, when I showed the previous video. I would buy him a lot because he would break, but they were rather cheap. And let me see if I could stand him. I know he's, well, okay. I'll put you guys here. Let's see. Actually, doesn't matter. Yeah, let me see. Okay, he can stand. This one tends to fall. And then I'll put these guys here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, next one. Now this one was a favorite of mine. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find the pieces for it because he came with some pieces. Well, I'm gonna do another Guardian now that I'm here. And this was a guy who would come out often. He's a helicopter. I don't have his blades, unfortunately. And this guy's name is Flip Top. I believe that in the show he was a different color. There's also color variants. I used to have a Flip Top that was very light blue. Very like a light blue. I don't know if you guys see in the backgrounds right over there. You see my daughter's little kitchenette set over there, that light blue. It was kind of like that color that I'm pointing at over there in the corner, top left corner of the video. It was very light blue, and I want to say I still had it, but I didn't see it. Anyways, yeah, his transformation is, oh my god, I don't want to pull it. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it alone, but you pull his leg and then his head comes out. And then he had a blade, but I don't have it, so here it is. Really cool figure. This one I like. Let me see if I could pull it. Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to break it. Sorry guys. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I didn't break it. Yeah, there it is. Because this is the original toy that was sold in stores. Really cool. I like this figure a lot too. Yeah, and he kind of stands. Next one now, here's the Renegade. So this guy is I forgot his name. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes because I remember them well, but then the names I forget on some of them. And this one is called Twin Spin. Now, Twin Spin, I remember mentioning in previous videos for the Gobots that he came in a triple pack with Psykill. And he was one of the Gobots that was in the triple pack. And this one's complete with the blades and everything. But I don't like putting the blades on him. Let me see if I could. Ooh, yeah, because I don't want to break them. They're so fragile. I swear, I feel like I feel like if I touch them, they're gonna break. It's just that's how bad it is. And some of these Gobots, I'm noticing that the ones that were more support Gobots now, they're becoming to be a bit more complex to transform. And see, this one really badass. I like this one. I used to like this one a lot when I was a kid. I don't know if you can see him. Really, really cool. I thought I swear that you could put the propeller somewhere in here. And he would do like a double... I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to put him on. But this used to be a bad guy. He was pretty bad. He would come out... I want to say he would come out with Coptor. Sometimes on the show. So he was a Gobot that came out every once in a while. So yeah, really, really cool one. And then here's another one that was very common. And this is Spacey. I believe it's a she. This one, I believe that Spacey was kind of like the one that would fly the one of the Gobots that would fly the command center where the Gobots stayed. This one has a very simple transformation. And if you guys see, I just moved the thing back here. Let me see. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to, sorry guys. I'm trying to see if I could do that. There it is. There she is. If you guys can see her. The face is really hard to see. Yeah, but she would be the one that would fly the ship. I want to say with like, what's her name? Lightfoot or she would be the one. Let me see. Well, let me see if I can pull back a little. There we go. See what I can pull out. And then the next one. So the next couple ones are gonna be Renegades. First one was this one jet that I liked a lot. His name was Heat Seeker. He would come out often in the show too. This one was one that that would sell a lot in the flea markets as a machine robo or a fake one. This one's very interesting to transform because this one has more of a harder transformation because the body splits. You see, it splits and it bends. See, and there he is. Heat Seeker. He would come out a lot with Crasher, I want to say, or Coptor, and he would be in some of the episodes. A very interesting Gobot indeed, but this was one that was sold a lot out in the wild. And this was one that a lot of my friends, when I was very little, they used to have a lot of this Gobot. We thought that he was very cool. I think he's very cool. Being that the transformations are and actually a lot of these transformations are a little bit more complex, still not hard. And then the next one, this is another Gobot that was very common. His name is Spoons. He is a Forklift. This is how it was sold in the stores. This was the main color schematics of how they sold it in the actual Gobots line. However, there are also other variations. There's one that's all orange, doesn't have these, and I actually like this one better because I believe that the show accurate version of that Gobot is all orange, I want to say. And yeah, this one's actually pretty smooth. Sometimes he's hard to pull the head. But yeah, this is he was another bad guy that would come out with Dozer, with Flytrap, and other construction robots. This is a toy that I had a lot of fun with when I was a kid as well. And then we got the last one to show is I think his name was Skids. Slicks. Sorry, Skids. This one, I remember, he's a renegade. He would come out every once in a while in the show, and he would be depicted a lot alongside Crasher, because they're all race cars and everything. So yeah, and this one's pretty cool. There's also another variant of this one that is all yellow. God, is it all yellow? Yeah, I believe he's all yellow. And I used to have that one for a really long time, and then I bought this is the one that they would sell in the store more often. Now, this one has a weird transformation that a lot of people, this one tends to break easily. And the reason is because you have to pull, see how you pull here? In order to reveal the hands, you would, it's weird. Let me see. Because you have to put the wheels in and around him. You go like that. He would go like that or something like that. And then, okay, then yes. So it will be like this. His hands would go up, lift. This one's weird. It will go. Should have looked into how he transformed, because I remember this is the one that would break more often from here, from these areas. I think you pull the wheels. I don't know. He would go like his hands would be in and around. Yeah, it would be like in and around the back. There it is. Well, it's something like that. I don't want to go mess with it. Really, really cool figure. Yes. Yeah, I want to say that I think he is... Because I think if he went... I think he would go... there it is. There it is. It goes forward. And then they go inside the feet so he can stand. There he is. This is how he looked like. Like that. Really, he's cool, but his transformation is one of the ones that, if you buy this one, he more than likely will be broken in some areas because of the way you transform it. And I used to hate that. Really cool one, but not one of my favorites as far as transformation. Okay, so then I want to say I'll put him with the bad guys. Of course, he's a renegade. Put him with the good guys here. Anyways, these are, let me line them up, good and bad. So we'll go like that. Put them, so you guys can see them. But yeah, these were additional supportive characters that came out in the show. They were, more often than not, came out in at least a few episodes of the show. Whoa. So, yeah, and there were... I thought they were pretty cool characters. They were decent enough to be on the show. I'll put this one because this one doesn't stand pretty good. And then, put your hand down, dude. And then I think good, bad, good. Stand up. Good, bad, and good. And pretty much this is the lineup for right now. Now, these are the characters, additional supportive characters on the show that came out often than not. However, like always, like in the last couple of videos, I'm going to show you guys two super Gobots that I have. Because I don't have that many super Gobots. But these two super Gobots to me, they were one of my favorites when I was a kid. The first one is Spacey. So there was a Super Gobot version of her. And this one I thought was awesome. Unfortunately, you can see the yellowing right here. But this one was really, really cool. Very solid. Let me see if I could get it going. Let me see if I could transform it. Because this one was one of those that was a bit trickier to transform. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take it off to the side. And let me see. Yeah, okay, so I have it backwards. So yeah, I had it backwards. That's the head. the arms and the feet. Oh yeah, she would do some type of a split. Yeah, there it is. Come on. Yeah, and she would be like that. Oh man. Ooh, okay, this is weird. Okay, there it is. She would do the split, and then so it would be like the split. It kind of like, if you see it, it kind of goes like in a weird angle, and then you have it, and then you transform her, and then the legs came down, and the arms came up. Yeah. Oh, because I have the wheels. That's why it won't go. There it is. And yes, this is Spacey. I used to like this one. Very different from the counterpart. Is it Spacey? Yeah, it's Spacey, but is the other one Spacey too? Or am I messing up the names here? Man, that'd be funny if I screw. No, it's Spacey. It's the same one. She looks very different. Very different to this one. This one was more show accurate from what I remember. This was more of the show accurate Spacey. This one was more of the Super Gobot Spacey. I mean, yeah, because the head is this part, and then these are the feet. So yeah, but it's pretty cool. I like this one. Let me put her here. And then one of my all-time favorite robots on the Gobots line. And this one is one that I think the reason why we didn't have a Transformer version of this guy in this size, and that is Bug Bite. I believe that Bumblebee, this is how Bumblebee should have looked like as a regular size Transformer. But I'm thinking that's why they made Bumblebee how they made Bumblebee in the G1. Although Bumblebee in the G1 was still a Volkswagen Beetle. But this would, if Bumblebee was what they would call a deluxe size Transformer, he would be something like this. And this one was a really cool one. This guy was kind of often came out in the show. He would often come out. Let me see how the heck, because I know this is the head. Let me see the feet. How the heck? Okay, there it is. Okay, he is something else. Yeah, this is the feet. Can get the feet out. There it is. Okay, there it is. Have forgotten how to transform him. He's very different than the other ones. This one's very stiff, like really, really good as far as that goes. And then his head, they have a weird, the heads are funny. I know it snaps somewhere like that, but there he is, Bug Bite in all his greatness. Yeah, I think he went. Does he clip? He clip. Okay, he may clip somewhere there, but I'm not gonna force it. But anyways, pretty much that's how he looked. In some sort of way, I'm just not transforming him correctly. I'm just scared. Like I said, I get really scared of breaking these guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna force it. But anyways, he used to be one of the main bad guys on the show. And of course, like the other style Gobots, he would have a weapon on top of his head, like the other Super Gobots, like Z-Man and all that. Bug Bite would be considered to be like the shockwave of the Renegades, I believe. Yes, I would consider him more like Shockwave, because he would be like in Gobotron, and he would be, advising Psykill, or from what I remember on the show. But he was a bad guy, but really cool. One of my favorite, I would consider him one of my favorite Super Gobots. and I've had a lot of them. So yes, definitely. But here they are. This is the third video. Let me see if I could get a better shot of them. And there they are. Let me see if I can name them. Spacey, Slicks, Pumps, Heat Seeker, Vanguard, Spoons, Dive, Fly Trap all the way back there. Oh my god, okay. That one. I cheated. I'm challenging myself to see if I remember. Flip Top, Top Spin, and Mini Spacey, and Bug Bite. This is my third video, my part 3 of the Gobots. Next part of the series, I'm going to try to cover, probably they're going to be the more obscure Gobots that didn't come out that often, probably merging from more assistive Gobots to the ones that came out less in the show. But anyways, this is part 3 of my Gobot series. This has been Erik the Bear Collector. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.